This, my friends, is the Logitech G Pro X wireless gaming headset, and before you ask, yes, it was worth the wait. Logitech have simply taken their infamous wired G Pro X and then attached their industry-leading Lightspeed technology to deliver what might just be the best and most responsive wireless headset that money can buy today. And I'm not kidding either. This thing is so absolutely fast that, like me, you'll begin to wonder why it took them this long to bring Lightspeed to their audio line. Now in the box you'll find the headset itself, a Lightspeed USB dongle, a set of more breathable cloth earpads to replace the pre-attached leatherette ones if wanted, a detachable microphone, carrying pouch, and the 1.8 meter USB Type-C charging cable, which, by the way, is great to see Logitech finally adopt. The G Pro X wireless headset features a durable build of primarily steel and aluminium, a soft touch coating, memory foam padding on both the top and ear cups, and Blue Voice technology. I really appreciate the understated design as well, and there's definitely a good amount of adjustment on offer here for all shapes and sizes of heads. That and those ear cups provide adequate space inside to prevent irritation or earache over longer sessions. Now time of course will ultimately tell for how both the headset and its materials hold up in the long run, but my first week has been nothing short of positive, and I'm confident that, thanks to their sturdy build and decent weight, they'll survive the test of time as you can twist, turn, and potentially drop them a few times without fear. You can obviously also use the headset whilst it's charging, and you'll find a 0 to 100 volume dial, microphone mute, and power button on the left ear cup. In my testing, they've lasted for around 15 to 16 hours before the battery fully depletes, and I've been able to wander my apartment without audio crackle or dropouts. Something you'll find is surprisingly convenient whilst you're waiting for a revival in Apex or Warzone. I should also probably note that, whilst audio will always be subjective, its out-of-the-box sound signature is certainly well balanced to my ears, and the bass is present, but not overpowering. This effectively translates into the ability to identify positional cues and footsteps with ease, without boomy atmospherics or rockets, for example, muffling their presence. That, and by starting from a more standardized point, you'll be able to further tweak the EQ for music or movies in G-Hub. So taking a quick look at the microphone tab shows the Blue Voice software enhancements, and this is how the G Pro X wireless microphone sounds with my custom profile that I've saved and can be accessed down here. There are also some alternative pro players and streamers, and also more that you can download online, or some pre-set up Blue Voice ones that may naturally suit your voice. But as always, I recommend creating your own, and I'm only just scratching the surface. I haven't even gone into the three dots and real dialed in the settings to determine the exact frequencies where things start to increase or roll off. But what I have done is added some oomph to my voice, which is something I think is needed with most headset mics, and increased the low end. I've dropped the mids by 1, and I've left the highs at default. I've also enabled the de-esser and the compressor with a 2:1 ratio and a minus 15 dB threshold. And when my air conditioner is running, my portable one, I will enable noise reduction, which as far as I can see has very little to no impact on voice quality. But if I go ahead and disable it, this is how it sounds out of the box. Okay, but not great, just a pretty standard wireless microphone. So if you do pick this up, definitely play around with this, and I really do think it's fantastic. And not only that, but there is a benefit you may not have realized to a headset microphone that is as good as this with the Blue Voice, and that is that you can look anywhere you want and volume is consistent. So it doesn't matter where you are in the apartment, if you're in the toilet, making a sandwich or playing games, it's always going to sound the same. Whereas with a USB condenser that's sat in front of you, as soon as you look to your second monitor to read chat or your other monitor to monitor the stream, your volume is going to shift ever so slightly. So maybe this might even be a microphone to consider using for Twitch yourself moving forward. But I'm thoroughly impressed, and I can only imagine how good it would have been to have this technology at esports events. It's so clear, crystal clear in fact, and I think it's going to be a game changer for those that are competing. As my light dies. Great. So in summary, well, I absolutely love this headset, and I'm certain we'll see many competitive players and streamers adopt to using it moving forward. To put it simply, it has all culminated into an audio experience that simply delivers, from identifying footsteps and positions in Counter-Strike to tweaking the EQ for watching Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. I've so very much enjoyed my time with them that after receiving it for a review last week, I then went out and bought the wired alternative to use in my setup. Now that's not to say Logitech's wireless version wouldn't have been my first choice. I mean, it absolutely would be, and well, still is. It's just that I currently need to utilize a standard 3.5mm Allen log cable from my Go XLR, and there's simply no line import for me to take advantage of their low latency Lightspeed technology on the included dongle, something perhaps for a 2.0. And I guess that's the point though. Logitech now offer both, and the choice between wired and wireless is ultimately down to both you and your setup. And trust me when I say you'll be happy with either. Anyway, a quick shout out to both Vexed and Logitech UK for sending this out for a review. If you want to see it in action, then head over to the Vexed website and check out one of their several professional players and streamers that are now utilizing them on stream, the link to which is in the video description. In the meantime though, if you have any questions or comments, then go ahead and leave them down below. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe of course for more in future, but for now, take care, keep gaming, and I'll see you in the next video.